Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading for July 18th to the 24th. This is for Taurus, Sun, and Rising. Now, if you're a subscriber, you'll notice that I am still on my little road trip and I am working out of a hotel room, but I needed to do your reading. I can't forget my Taurus. Here's the thing, Taurus, Sun, and Rising. Listen, I do a general Celtic cross spread, but I also use astrology and my guides to get a lot more clarity and to get a little bit more specific with what's going on for you this week. Now, listen, July 18th to 24th, really, really big week, okay? Taurus, first of all, I'm going to mention that there are some oppositions. There is a square, Venus is squaring Jupiter at that. But listen, there's some great stuff happening too. Listen. Okay, first, we know Venus went into Cancer, and I love that, all right? So think about your values, think about what you value, but also, I love Venus in Cancer because it's almost, the message really is, it feels good to feel good, right? Now, secondly, we have all that activity going into Leo, all right? So Leo, what is Leo? That's all about like passion and authority and leadership and fun. So you're going to feel a lot of that activity because that's going to be in your fourth house. That's your domestic sector. So when I say that's your fourth house, your domestic sector, you could start seeing things happening within your home, okay? Within your home, maybe you're looking to move, maybe you're looking to buy, maybe you're getting a new roommate, maybe your rent's going up, maybe it's going down, maybe you're moving in with a partner, maybe you have to, maybe you're going on a trip to visit your family. There's a lot of things that it could be. That's why we get really, really specific with tarot. It helps us narrow things down and brings to light the things that you have to know. Also, we know that Mars is in your sign. You love that, all right? So that's really good. Things have come down to a steadier pace that you prefer, which is really great. That's really just the theme of the week, even though, and this is really funny, Taurus, I think you might, I don't know if you'll think it's funny, but the theme of the week is Eye of the Tiger, okay? Now, the reason I say that is because I still want you to take some action, and with all that activity in Leo, really fight for the things that you want, all right? And feel lively, feel it. But it's really funny because Leo is the lion, but here's the thing. Now, I'm not taking anything away from the lion. I want you to think of that Katy Perry song. That's what I want you to feel like this week, okay? So, here we go. This is your reading, Taurus. I've given this a really good shuffle. This is your reading for Taurus, Sun, and Rising, July 18th to the 24th. Let's get started. Now, Taurus, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread, like I said earlier. It's what my private clients prefer. If you want to book a private reading with me, it's all in the description. You know where to find me. And secondly, I'm going to pull these cards down a little more so you can see them. And I'm also going to move the camera a bit so you can see that. Secondly, if you are new to my channel, it would be great if you like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. Here, let me move the camera down a little bit. I'm on my laptop again. I'm not in my normal Brooklyn apartment, so bear with me for 1 second. Now, and if you are a subscriber, I just want to take this minute to thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And it really is very meaningful when you're here with me every week, so thanks so much. Taurus, now, I don't even know where to start. Listen, this is really insane, okay? You've got, not only did you get 2 courts, you got 3 major arcanas, okay? So, Taurus, wow. Things are aligning for you in a big way. Emotional week for you, okay? Now, here's the fun news. You got the Page of Cups, all right? I love the Page of Cups, all right? Listen, if there's one message to get from the Page of Cups, it's follow your bliss. And it came in your past area, so it seems like you did. All right, Taurus, I love that for you. I love that for you in a huge, huge, huge way. You've probably spent a lot of time like thinking about things. You've had a lot of like time with Jupiter and Aries in your 12th house, and I won't even get into it, but this really just means that there could have been something that you started that was new. You probably had a new idea, a new creative idea. You could have had, also this is, Cups is all about love and emotion. There could have been someone new come into your life romantically, all right? So this is really great. There's a lot of Taurus out there who are feeling this It's just like really emotionally positive. And Page is also like the newbie, right? Not yet a knight, not yet a queen, not yet a king, the newbie, right? So it's very new energy, very fresh energy, and we love that. But also, think very Pisces energy too, just imagination and creativity. I really love that card because you've gotten in a place where I feel like you feel a lot more inspired than you have been in the past few weeks, Taurus, okay? And that's really great, all right? And I feel like in it, whether it is a relationship, whether it is a new job, whether it is something that came into you, like maybe you had this book idea or whatever it is, I love it. Keep going with it, okay? You know why? You got the star, okay? So you got the star in the heart of your spread. The star is amazing, okay? I'm not even gonna lie. This is one of my favorite cards, okay? Huge Aquarius energy, by the way, but listen, the star it comes after the tower, all right? So this is really great because it's saying that your hopes and dreams are starting to manifest, okay? Your hopes and dreams are possible and you're on that path because that's what you want. You want this to work out, but everything else too, okay, Taurus? Listen, this is beautiful energy. It really just means the stars are aligning for you, all right? There's a lot of knowledge being spread around too this week. This is really good. Listen, if there's one thing that I want you to consider, just consider it, because you got the Emperor, but you got the Emperor in your challenge area, okay? So if there is one thing that I want you to consider, it's the theme of the week, okay? Eye of the Tiger. I really, really want you to take action. I really want you to go for it. I really don't want you to depend on things just happening naturally for you or organically for you. And of course, sometimes that happens. Sometimes the universe works in mysterious, magical, beautiful ways, and the universe is never out to get us. Sometimes, however, we need to put in a little bit more effort, okay? Especially when you got the Emperor crossing your hopes and dreams. All right, so just put a little bit more energy into it and really focus on exactly what you desire. Venus in Cancer is beautiful energy, all right? Remember, feels good to feel good, but at the same time, it's not telling you to just sit back. You still have to take a little action in terms of whatever this new thing is, whether it is a relationship, whether it is a new job, whether it is something new a new project that you've started, whatever it is, put a little bit more action into it. Remember, I have the Tiger, action, 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 go for it. Katy Perry song, boom, 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 okay? Or even Fireworks. Actually, all her songs are like inspiring, isn't it? Like inspiring you to do stuff. I love that. Okay, now here's the thing. You also got the Chariot, okay? You got the Chariot in your crown. I love that, Taurus, and I love that you got this in the crown. So the Chariot is, well, here's the thing. And I say that a lot. I don't know why I say it a lot. But you can see here the Chariot. You can see you are moving forward, okay? In your head, you want to just move forward past any sort of obstacles that have come across your way. And I love that for you because it says, like, in the top of your head, you're ready to take action, all right? You're ready to move forward. You see the two Sphinxes here? The two Sphinxes of knowledge? They're going opposite directions. They're polar opposites. But the good news is, no matter what path they take, you're still in the driver's seat, all right? So that's really good. This is really great energy. We know where your head's at. We know you have your eyes on the prize, okay? Eye of the Tiger, eyes on the prize. I love that. I'm gonna turn that into a rhyme. Maybe it'll be like a viral TikTok song or something, maybe not, I don't know. But at the end of the day, you did get the Six of Cups. I love this card, okay? Sometimes when this card comes up, I actually start crying because it has so much sweetness around it, so much nurturing, caring energy. This really is, if you think about six is all about harmony, right? Six is the heart of the tree of life. So, because you pull this in the root of your spread, I love that for you, okay? There's so much kindness going around. There's so much safety. Look, this is the only card where you can see that they're in this farmhouse environment, okay? The only card where you actually see a house this up close, okay? So much safety, so much security, so much nurturing there, all right? And so really at the end of the day, it is a big card of sharing, but it's also a really big card of nostalgia. All right, so deep down inside, it feels like you're having some nostalgic moments. And if you're not, Taurus, I want you to, okay? I want you to think about moments in your past that brought you so much joy, because that's what's going to really inspire you now, all right? Remember, the Emperor came up in your challenge area. The Emperor is the ruler of his own destiny. The Emperor is the daddy of the tarot deck when he comes in your challenge area. It really is just basically just saying, you're not using that power the way that you need to be using it, okay? So I really want you to be active. I really want you to take action. I really want you to go for it. I really want you to remember the theme of this week, but also use those moments of nostalgia to trigger those moments of joy, all right? To really inspire you and to motivate you. Now, you can even Google this. There has been so much research done by Harvard, by whoever, all right? Nostalgia does improve well-being. It improves mental health. It improves our wellness. It is so good for our minds, okay? Just remember, listen, Taurus, have you ever sat there like brushing your teeth, all right? And you suddenly think of something funny that happened in high school, right? It really sets the course for the rest of the day, all right? That's how powerful nostalgia is, okay? Now, King of Cups in your future area. We love this. We started with the Page of Cups. We're ending with a King of Cups. So whatever you're going through right now, you're going to be emotionally fulfilled to the highest degree, and it's going to be a really beautiful week for you in terms of that, okay? I love this Venus and Cancer and energy for you. I love it big time, all right? Because Cancer does, you know, all that activity is in your third house, okay? And third house is communication, right? It's communication. It rules a lot of things. Short distance travel, siblings. There could be some activity around siblings. And listen, again, that's something a lot of Taurus could be thinking about, right? Spending more time with their siblings and, you know, having those moments with their siblings too. But listen, King of Cups. So emotionally stable, his throne is literally on top of water. That's how stable he is, okay? So in your future area, I don't want you to worry about anything. I want you to put a little bit more action, okay, toward the things that you want, all right? Eye of the Tiger. Put a lot of action to it, especially love, all right? And the reason I say love, not only because that word just popped up from my guides, but it is like, it starts with the Page of Cups, ends with the King of Cups. You have the Cancer card, the Chariot, right, in your crown, and then the stars are aligning in this beautiful way for you, and then there's so much love here. This is a huge reading of love, Taurus. This is major, major love reading, okay? And when I say love, it can be platonic, it can be relationships, it can be for your family, just a lot of love there. But if you are here for relationships, Taurus, I'm not gonna lie, it's going to be really, really good. And your sex drive is going to be amazing. And I know, listen, I have some younger viewers. Thankfully, they're all 18 and older. But listen, y'all are mature enough to know that. And that is energy coming through. So that's really great, okay? Really good for you, especially with the King of Cups in your future area. Wow. Now, let's get to your staff, Taurus. Once again, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. And I only say that because every YouTuber seems to say that twice in a reading, and that is the final time I will say that. Okay, this is really interesting, Taurus. This is very interesting. Okay, so we're going to start with the Seven of Swords. Listen. If there is a situation you need to confront that you're a little maybe hesitant about, I want you to be bold. Eye of the Tiger. I want you to take action and I want you to face it. I don't want you skirting around anything, okay? You can see here, well, this is so interesting that you got that set. You can see here, man sneaking away with 5 swords, 2 still in the ground, okay? Kind of like circus energy, right? You see the circus sense in the background. Now, I call this the lying, cheating, stealing card, okay? A lot of mischief happening here. You can see he's getting away with it, but look at the way the swords are arranged, right? 2 on his right shoulder, 3 on his left. So, 2 of Swords, you already got the card here. decisions, okay? Options, all right? And not wanting to face the truth. Three of Swords, the heartbreak card, all right? And so that's what I'm saying. If there's something that you have to face, it could be very emotional for you, all right? But you're going to have to do it. Remember, I said this is going to be an emotional week, and it could revolve around love. And some Taurus, you may feel like someone may have screwed you over, all right? If that has happened, if you feel that they have stolen something from you, or lied to you or deceived you in some way, you need to confront that. It's going to hurt you. The longer you go without confronting it and having a conversation about it, it's going to hurt you, okay, in the long run. You can see this is one of the most brightest cards, so much yellow, all right? That's the sun exposing the truth here, all right? So he's getting caught, all right, getting away with it, but exposed to get caught. I want you to face any truth that you need to face, all right? Whether it's you trying to skirt a situation or someone who you think is trying to screw you over, okay? I'm also getting a message that it could be work-related as well, Taurus. If someone is trying to screw you over in some way, okay, even if it's really subtle, all right, passive-aggressive talks or whatever, let's confront it. But when you confront it, I want you to be a better person, okay? I don't want you to be angry about it. Remember, Venus in Cancer, all right? The way that we communicate is it's going to be very important now, all right? Especially, well, you know, Mercury is going in Leo, so that is going to be like you going like, rawr, rawr, rawr. But Venus in Cancer, come on. Let's do it in a way that is very diplomatic, but also in these times where we make those, when we are the ones to approach, I want you to go into it being not only a better version of yourself, but the better person out of the situation, okay? Now, remember, I said you did get the Two of Swords, so there could be something that you're deciding about, all right? Or this week, something could come up, all right? Especially because this is for July 18th to the 24th. Now, so something could come up where you're gonna have to make a decision. You can see she's wearing a blindfold. Doesn't really want to, all right? She put herself here. You can also see she's holding the Two Swords, all right? Pointed to the sky, but also you see the sliver moon, the moon in the background. So I want you to trust your intuition now. I think that's gonna be very helpful because if you think about it, you can't really make any decisions unless you trust yourself, right? And so trust yourself, and I know it's gonna be emotional, all right? You can see all the little rocks in the water, just blockages. Please trust yourself. You got the Lover's card. This is definitely an emotional read. This is all about love here, okay? This is all about love. I'm like, do you need further clarification? I hope not. You got the Lover's card, okay? So I want you to make that decision, okay? Remember, very sunny, a lot of sun being exposed, but you can see the sun just going full force here, all right? This is so synergetic. This is explosive. There's so many things happening in this card, all right? But this is a clarifier. This is a clarifier to what's going on there, okay? With the decision you have to make, and it does revolve around a relationship. We're looking for that harmony. Remember, 6, heart of the tree of life, all about harmony, okay? 2, becoming 1. So if that's what you want, let's do it. If it's not what you want, have that conversation. This is also, again, I keep getting like work. I don't want to disclude people here at Taurus that's here for work. Big partnership energy, okay? Partnership, relationship with your boss, relationship with a colleague, partnership energy. I don't want you to think this is exclusive to love, all right? Or relationships, okay? But listen, let's make that decision. In the end, you got the 9 of Cups, all right? Do you see wow, you're getting so many cups and swords. So 9 of Cups, wish coming true. Okay, that's what you want. You just want this wish to come true. You just want to be fulfilled at this point, all right? So when I say Eye of the Tiger, when I say take action this week, when I say do what you can to be emotionally fulfilled for yourself, I want you to do that. I want you to take action. I want you to take charge. You did also pull the Judgment card in your final outcome area, all right? I love this. I don't want you to be afraid of it, okay? Now, here's the thing about this card, and I'm just going to do this real fast. Now, you can see Archangel Gabriel blowing the trumpet here, right? You see the dead arising to the sound of the trumpet. What does that mean? Taurus, what this means is that you are going to have this moment of clarity. You are going to have this aha moment at some point this week. Once you figure this out, once you make that decision, once you remove all these blockages, okay? Once you feel all that warm and fuzzy feeling. Remember, Venus in Cancer, feels good to feel good. Once you get to through all of that, you're going to hear the call of the trumpet, and you're going to have that moment of clarity, and you're going to wake up. It's like an arising, okay? It's an awakening, and you're going to see, and you're going to say like, holy shit, I know what I need to do now. I know what I need in my life. It's going to be so good for you. Now, listen, it's also very healing. This is something that not a lot of tarot readers point this out, but this is so fascinating to me. And it's something that I've done a lot of research on. Now, this is the only card that really does have a huge connotation of sound, okay? Archangel Gabriel blowing the trumpet. Now, if you think about sound, we can go way back to humankind, the beginning of humankind. We can think about sound as in, think about like Gregorian chanting, okay? Think about Native American drum beats, okay? Think about, sound has just been healing for thousands of years, okay? This is a card of healing as well, all right? You having this awakening. So, Taurus, oh my goodness, stars are aligning for you. You're coming to a place where you're just emotionally stable. Things are going to happen for you emotionally in a huge, big way. But there is a decision you have to make, okay? I don't want you to avoid anything right now. I don't want you to avoid any confrontations you know deep down inside you need to make. But I also want you to make that decision, okay? If you're stuck between two things, two different partners, two, whatever it is, there's, you know, it could even be more than two things, right? I still want you to trust yourself, okay? And it could definitely have to do with partners here, all right? In the end, you'll have that awakening, all right? So, Taurus, listen, I really love you so much, all right? Taurus, I love you, love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next week. All right, bye-bye.